Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of the Sprue Chronicles. Today we've got Combat Patrol issue 78 for you. As you can see, we're also going to be building the Atalan Jackals from the Genestealer Hybrid. What have we got inside? First of all, we've got the how to build as always. Really looking forward to building these. Love how fast they are. I do like a good motorbike. And we've got the quad style vehicle as well. What else have we got? We've got the how to paint, which again I will be following pretty closely. I'm actually surprised that none of these have torn yet. Has he just jinxed it? No, okay. These look fairly simple to paint. Ah, there we go, we jinxed it. We've got a torn one. Damn you. Damn you, Hatchet Paperworks. And hopefully mine will look something like that when they're painted. So what have we got here? We've got a couple of scenarios at the back. Scenario 48 Ambush. Who's that against? Looks like, is that Astra Militarum in the middle? It is, it's the Field Ordnance and the Shock Troopers, it looks like. Yeah, there they are there. We built those a couple of videos back. And then the most popular Combat Patrol. And really looking forward to 79 and 80 when we get the Armoured Sentinel. Right, let's grab the sprues. And we will get cracking on building those. Right, let's grab the clippers and the glue. What do we need first? We need 36, 37 and 39. Well, there's 37. Straight in. Now these would normally cost you £36. That's from my supplier anyway. That's going to be £40 on the Warhammer website. I say my supplier like they supply only me. Obviously they supply everybody. Everybody. I'm sure you can find them for the same, if not cheaper. That's 36. What's that? Looks like the engine of the bike or something. And then 39. Good fast unit, these. If you can use them on turn 1 with Scout 9-inch, then you can move them up to 21 inches on your first turn, which can cause all sorts of problems for your opponent, I think, if you can race to an objective or something like that. Or just start harassing them. Oh, I might have just cut a bit of the... No, I didn't. I thought I'd cut a bit of the front off there, and that would have been annoying. Yeah, they only cost 85 points. I've also got stealth, so could cause all sorts of problems, these boys. Right, what are we doing with that? So that goes like that. That glues on top by the look of things. Where does that glue on? Oh, there. Alright, let's stick that on first. I do kind of like the Genestealers. I mean, we've got quite a few in these combat patrols, so. I like the fact that they're kind of, they remind me of the Skaven a little bit, kind of just hanging around under cities, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Why? It feels like that's wonky. There we go. Just random arm. And then I guess that goes in there like that. Yes, it does. Okay. Get some glue in there. Wow, my PC's making a lot of noise. Why is it making so much noise? There we go. We're going to lay that down. Wow, it wants us to go on the stand real early. I'm going to grab one of the bases. What do we need? 22 and 24. And my clippers, obviously. 22 and 24. I don't think they're on that one. Right, well there's 24. So yeah, this comes with 4 motorbikes and the quad. Well, that's what I'm calling them anyway. I don't think that's the official name for them. And then we need 22, so any of these, I guess I'll just take the one that's on the end. I want to say a big thank you for watching the other videos again, guys. I know I keep doing that, but I'm really appreciative. Now that goes on there like that, by the look of things. Get a bit of glue on there. Now, this makes me want to get a motorbike and go out and ride. So that's going to go in there. Oh, I probably should have stuck that in there first. That's going to be a little bit annoying. In fact, we'll stick that there. Just a tiny... Oh! He says a tiny bit and then muffs it up and sticks loads in there. Okay, well. Would have been kind of cool if we could have like not glued that and it would hold in and then you could still spin the wheel, but I guess we don't ever need to spin the wheel, do we? Is he doing a wheelie? Yeah, he is. Quality. Right, we're going to stick plenty of glue on the bottom of this. Why is that not coming out now? There we go. Just give it a little bit of a shake. Just make sure that's lined up nicely. Love that. Right, let's build my little dude. The rider. I think I saw somebody do a kit bash of one of these and it made it look like Ghost Rider 4041. There we go. I'm going to come in from the back there because we can see that better. Yeah, 41's right next to it. .4041 and 38 as well, apparently, which is just there. Now, what is that on top? We've got a bit we don't want to cut off, so we need to be careful with the sprue there. I nearly cut that off then. What's that on the bottom of his feet? It's got little like wedgie type bits on there as well, so we need to be careful of that. Does that need to come off? I don't think it does. I think that's the pedals, so make sure we don't want to cut those off either. So there's this little bit on top here, see if you can see that, and then these little bits on the bottom of his feet. So we make sure we don't cut those off. Let's get that sprue just out of the way. Get this body glue together. I almost grabbed Gorilla Glue, super glue then, which I've been using to magnetise my figures, and also stick those. I can't remember if I showed you on the last video. Stick those little Space Marine heads onto my pots, which I've painted some of them now. So like you paint them so they can show you the colour that's inside the pot. Quite useful those, especially with like the metallics. You get a good idea of what the metallics look like. Love those. Good purchase. Right, let's see how this goes on. Oh, that's not going on. Why is that not going on? Because I was put it on the wrong way around, that's why. What a twat. There we go. What's this glue doing today? There we go. There's plenty in there. Right, let's put the torso on the correct way this time. There we go. Let's not put it on backwards. So he's going to be sat on there then, isn't he? Okay, oh, actually wants me to put it on there, so let's rotate that around just so I got a better view. Now what's going to be glued? So that's going to slide on there. So his arm will be locked in there and glued. He's almost stood up. I don't think we're going to need much glue on there. I think maybe we'll just glue the arm. I was thinking, yeah, this glue's annoying me now. Let's get a little bit of a pin down that. Right, hopefully that works now. There we go. Maybe I'll put a little bit down the side of his legs as well, I don't know. No, I think we'll be alright with just the arm. We're going to do just the arm. I think that's probably enough. That's looking nice. That's looking... It's taking shape already, isn't it? I like that. I'm going to keep saying that. I like it a lot. Right, we need a head. Any head? We've got 6 different heads to choose from. Let's have a look. They're very Mad Maxy, aren't they? Let's go with this. This guy's got like a... Actually, no, I might leave him for the quad. Actually, no, let's go with this kid. He's got like a bandana kind of waving in the wind. So we'll chop that off. Let's get rid of that safety pin before we stab ourselves in the finger. It's definitely a bit of an angle, isn't it? So it's not completely straight. It's almost like he's jumping. Love that. That's not one of the options for the heads, but I don't care. I'm choosing the ones I want. There we go. Right, we need another arm. We need number 45, holding the axe. Doesn't look like it's on there. There we go. Down the bottom here. Just making sure we're not cutting something off we don't want to cut off. to make sure that that is neatly trimmed off. There we go. Get a bit of glue on there. Yeah, my glue's really struggling today and I don't know why. Might be time to buy a new one. Trying to see how much is in there. There's still a few centimetres worth in there. I don't know how many milliliters that is. So that's on there, so it's kind of like... Is that right? That looks a little bit... It looks too... What have I done here? Let's have it more upright because it looks like it's too deformed. That's how I want it, like that. Stay there. There we go. It still feels like that's a little bit too deformed. There we go. That's better. That's that guy finished, isn't it? It is. Moving on to the next one. Let's put him up on the... just out of the way there. We need 28, 27, 29. 27, 28, 29. That's 27. Oh, didn't cut the bottom one. Right, 27, 28 is there. Make sure we don't cut that bit off that needs to go into the body. On the side of the arm. And then 29 is there. Get a nice clean flush cut on the bottom of that as well, so that it goes onto the stand nicely. What else do we need? Let's get that out of the way. We don't need that anymore. 22 and 23. I'm just going to cut these off because it's pretty straightforward to put together, isn't it? So there's 23. Where did that go? And 22, another wheel. I'm always finding spare bits. Just found that there. Just from one of the guns I was building the other day. Let's get you right out of the way. There we go. Okay, let's build the bike. I'm going to glue the back wheel in first. Or not. Why can't I see that? There we go. This one seems like it's more level. Wow, what's going on with my hand today? My eye-hand coordination's all over the place. It's got bloody glue all over my hand. Going to give that a second. Does anybody else ever blow on these like they think that that's helping the glue dry? I think it's just like old habits die hard, don't they? Right, I'm actually going to just leave that there for a sec. Maybe I'll lay it down like that. I'm not going to try and squash that wheel in, because I don't want to mess that up too much. I'm going to build this other body, 31, 30, so 30, 31, 32. 30's at the top. Is just below it. I'm going to turn that sprue around so we're not doing too much work with the clippers. And then the legs, 32, just over here. Make sure you don't chop the top of that off, because that's going to need to... Oh, I've missed a bit there. And then pick a head again. Heads are on the other sprue, aren't they? I'm going to go with 81, I think. No, 81's not supposed to be an option. Okay, we'll go with 74. It's just over here. It's got some goggles on. Looks like a little earring. Stop dropping it on the floor. Gosh, that's a tiny, tiny little detail that is, isn't it? The I don't know if you can see the little earring. Probably not, because it is absolutely tiny. Right, let's glue this together. Put it on the right way this time, and it should... Oh, hello. Why is that not clicking on? Why does that look wonky? What's going on here? Is it supposed to look twisted? It is supposed to look twisted. Oh, I can see what's going on here. There's a little bit of excess. There we go, there's a bit of sprue still there. There we go, that's much flusher. Okay, let's glue his head on. In. They're proper deep down, their heads on this. I guess that's why they've got such that bulbous part right on the bottom of their head. Right, my man is ready to go on his bike, but let's get this wheel in now. That should be pretty well fixed. Yes, okay. We'll stick a little bit of glue either side of that wheel. Then jam him in. There we go. Nicely. And then my man needs to go on his bike. Nice. Ah, what's going on here? Why is that not going in there? Oh, that's a real pain in the ass. Why is he not going in there? His arm won't go in. Ah, there we go. Just needed to turn him a little bit more. In fact, it was the handles that needed turning, so it's a good job that didn't fully glue. Let's get a base. Let's get him stuck on. Plenty of glue again. Stick him on. Love and life. Just need his other arm. What was his, where's his arm? I mean, it's there, but it hasn't told us what number. Interesting. Well, we'll find the one that's holding the gun then. Unless it's on the other page. No, they've just completely forgot to put that on there. Okay, well, he's got a pistol. Or is that a bolter? Might be a bolter. I think it's this 43. Maybe it's 62. I don't know. A little bit frustrating. Maybe it's 30. 33 would make more sense, wouldn't it? Because we've got 30, 31, 32, and then 33. Let's go with 33. Have I just completely overlooked that? No, it's definitely not on there. Some of these instructions are a little bit shit. There we go, my man is finished. We'll slide him over there with his axe-wielding maniac friend. And we'll move on to the next one. We've got 47, 48 and 50. It's 47. I think Genestealer Cults quite popular with people that want to have like a very mobile, very fast army, aren't they? I actually don't know anybody that plays them. I've not actually seen anybody play them before. Not that I've seen a lot of games, I haven't seen many games at all. I've seen maybe 5 or 6 different games. What do I need? 50, 50. There it is. Let's make sure we don't cut that off. There we go. There is a club near me that I've been to. I only went there once. Because I don't want to go back until I've got my Tyranids all painted. They're semi-painted. I don't want to be one of those people that rocks up with an unpainted army. Not that there's anything wrong with that, like if you choose to do that, that's up to you, but I want mine to be painted. I'll show you one of the ones I've painted in a minute. Let me grab him off the top. I think it's called a Haruspex. I can't remember the name. He's just here. So I got this guy that I painted. It was one of the first ones I've ever painted. I'm pretty chuffed with that, to be honest. Yeah, let's put him back up on his vantage point, looking down on everybody else. That was, I think that was the third or second, was it the third? I think it was the third one I ever painted. I painted a Screamer Killer, that was the first one. I'll get him out in a minute. And I'll show you the Screamer Killer. Like I say, I'm very new to this hobby. But I do love it, I've fallen in love with it already. Right, that is ready to go. I need 25 and 22 now. Where are you? 25. And 22. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of that, considering it's, but bear in mind it is only the, like I said, the third model I've ever painted, and I am talking about ever as well. I've not painted any different miniatures from different series. I don't know what other series there are. What other series are there? Hero Quest, I suppose. Oh, actually, I suppose I have painted a Hero Quest miniature. Let's say it's the first ever Warhammer, and I haven't painted anything other than that and Hero Quest. There we go. That needs to go on a stand, doesn't it? Plenty of glue. Plenty in the tank, sir. If you know where that's from. God dear. Do you remember those little videos that everybody used to share? God dear. Okay, we'll just get on to the rider. What do we need? We need 51. We need 49, 51, and 52. Where's my clippers? There they are. I'm just going to put that just out of the way there. 49, 51, and 52. So 49 is there. Where's 51? Oh, my tummy is rumbling. It's really rumbling. I wonder if you can hear that on the recording. I hope not. 51 and 52. 52. Again, it's choose any head I think I want. Get that out of the way. 80, 81, 82, or 83. Oh, okay, so I used 80 on that one, didn't I? So we are allowed to use that on a motorbike. I mean, I use whatever I want, really. I think we're going to go with this psychopath down here. What's that, 79? Yeah, these remind me of Borderlands. What they called on Borderlands? The, I can't remember what they're called. So we want 54 as well. So it's actually told me what arm to put on this one, which is good. It's a great big shot. Right, is it sawn off shotgun? 54. When I find it, I'll be able to tell you, I suppose. 53, 54, here in the middle. Yes, sawn off shotgun by the looks of things. That's pretty awesome. Right, let's glue this bad boy together. The Raiders? Are they the Raiders in Borderlands? You know what I mean, anyway. Well, maybe you don't. Hopefully you do. I'm not just talking nonsense and you're thinking, what the flip is he talking about? no idea what he's talking about. Ah, we've got another bit of the sprue there that needs to be trimmed off. I've just bloody put glue over the top of it. Never mind. There we go. Let's make sure we're putting them on the right way. There we go. Plonk his head in. I remember playing Borderlands 1. I played that so much. And then the second one came out, it was even better. And then I kind of just went off of it after that. 3 wasn't great. Well, I didn't think it was anyway. Maybe other people did, I don't know. Okay, so he goes on there like... Let's make sure his arm's all flush. Yeah, there we go, that's all nicely done. And then we'll stick his arm on. Ah, he's got a little... Wait, what? That's weird. It's got a little hole in the armour, so I thought there was a bit where it's going to clip on, but apparently not. Love that. I really like the poses that these are in. The bikes are kind of like not quite straight. Gives it a bit of an action feel to it. They got like, holding the guns up, the axe. Look like they're proper ready for war. Okay, last bike. 56, 57, 59. 56 is here. $57. And 59. What else? 26 and 22. They're on the other sprue, aren't they? There they are, nice and easy. I like the way these are all lined up and in like a good order, so they're all really easy to find. I don't think we've had many problems finding on this one, have we? Like we had in previous videos. My last video, God, I had to stop recording and find the part and then resume recording. I'm pretty sure I should have edited it more. I don't want these videos to be boring. I don't know, maybe some people think they're boring already. I am quite astonished by how many views they get though. There we go. Like I've said in a few of the previous videos, I wasn't really expecting anybody to watch them, if I'm completely honest. I just thought I'd upload them. Maybe somebody will get some enjoyment out of them. Hopefully. Well, I like making them, that's the most important thing, I think. I think too many people do YouTube just for the sake of it. Right, where's the stand? There it is. Or like it's their intention to make loads of money. I do it just to share the hobby. I think this is a great hobby. I wish I'd discovered it at a younger age, to be honest. Although I probably wouldn't have had the money for it. It's quite expensive, isn't it? Or can be. Right, what do I need? 58, 60 and 61. I suspect they're going to be on this sprue here. Got 58 here. Bottom left. Oh, my computer's going nuts again. It's randomly just kicking off with the fan. No idea why. Not running anything on it. 1661. That's the torso. Should be easy. There we go. 1661. Make sure that's nice and flush. Oh, I almost knocked the... Well, I did knock the arm then that the camera's mounted on. So we can pick any head again, really. We'll go with 81, I think. No, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go with... Let's have a look at 83. I quite like the look of 83 on there. That's on the top left here. We'll have 83. And then he's got the... looks like a grenade launcher. Yes, this one here, isn't it? 63 by the looks of things. Oh, hello, my clipper got stuck then. Let's get them glued together. Sometimes I do things really cack-handed. I'm just going to stick the glue in there this time. Hello, why are you being difficult? Ah, needed to twist it more. That's still not flush. And I can see why. I've done it again. I thought I did that close enough this time. Right, let's try that again. Why is that doing that today? The body part. There we go. And that's on nicely. Let's glue the head in. Stick him on the bike. Guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, please do me a favour and drop us a like, maybe sub if you're still here. If not, that's okay too. Don't feel compelled, but it would be nice. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to. But like I said, it would be very nice. We're growing slowly. Good bit of slow organic growth. Let's put his arm on there. Like that. I like that a lot. They are so cool, those models. I can't wait to get some paint on those. I really do need to start making some painting videos. Oh, we've got like some satchels and stuff we can put on the sides of the bike as well. I did not notice that. I guess that's for all of them? Yeah. Okay, well we can do that. Let's start with my axe murderer. Where are the satchels? 66 through to 73 basically. No, I don't see them. Or is that upgrades or something? Am I just like really blind or something? Oh, here we go. Where's 66 though? So we've got 70, is that one of them? Yes. 73, that's one of them, yeah. 67's one of them. Oh, I like that one with the shotgun on the side. I wonder how they go on. Do they just hang on? I think they just hang on by these like top slats, whatever you want to call them. I don't see how 72 would go on though, other than just glue solidly onto the side. I really like 66. Where the heck is 66? Ah, here. Yeah, we've got to add a little bit of something on the side, haven't we? So how does that go on then? I guess the side like that? Like a pannier? Don't really... Oh, I see. Just in the middle there. So put a bit of glue in there. And then we just stick that. God, this is going to be really finicky. I think it goes like that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, that's really cool. Maybe I shouldn't have stuck that on though. It's going to make it way more difficult to paint. I don't care. I think that looks cool and it's staying on there. Let's put one on the other side. What else have we got? Pickaxe and shovel. Shotgun. What's he got in his hand? He's got an axe. Let's give him the shotgun. Bit of glue in the middle. And then, oh, hello. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, that looks so cool. See that? Love that. First one's complete. Oh, what's this guy got? He's got the little Uzi. He needs some stuff on the side of his... What's this? Whatever this is, like dynamite or something? What can he have the other side? What's this thing here? Pickaxe and shovel? We'll have that. Okay, so the pickaxe and shovel can go that side. I'm way more excited about those than I probably should be. Oh, this one might be a pain to put on. It's got a tiny little ridge there. I guess I'll see in a second. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Especially when it's sticking to my damn hand. Oh, okay, it's not too much of a problem. I may have to... Oh no, that's actually right on there. Nice. Okay, well that's that one done. Loving that. Now my boy with a shotgun, whose arm seems to have dropped down a little bit. Let's just try and gently persuade that to be up a bit more. There we go. What options do I have? We've got some more satchel. We've got this rope thingy. Is that one? 69? Yeah, we'll have that. So that's going to be one side. What's this thing? Some sort of like sticky bomb. I guess that makes sense. Bit of rope, sticky bomb. We'll stick the rope that side maybe. No, I'm gonna go the other side. There we go. Nice. That's him done. Loving that. Last two satchels. I have no idea what that is. There's some sort of bomb as well. Just imagine these guys like zooming in, harassing the bloody enemy. One of them sticks a sticky bomb on the side of the tank or vehicle or something. Next thing you know, that's disabled. Causing all sorts of chaos, these guys. Right, which way does that go? That goes that way. We're going to stick that on the right side of the bike. Like so. And the reason I did that is because I wanted the back of the canister pointing that way, away from the bike. I don't know, there's method to my madness, I guess. Oh, okay, we can pick either one of these. I think I'm going to go with the middle one again. Did I just stick? Yeah, okay, cool. That feels like the right choice, and that's that guy done. Love it. We're going to move on to the quad then. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this quad built. What do we need? We need 1 and 2. Pretty simple. And glue them together. Do we glue them together? Yes, we do. Bazinga. Some excess glue on the seat there that we don't want. 3. Where's 3? There's 3. That's the chassis. Is that what it's called? The chassis? I don't know. I'm not very good with vehicles. Not when it comes to mechanics. Why is that not coming off? There we go. So that goes on there. No, that doesn't look right. Did I have it up the wrong way? Wait a minute. So it's like that and that. Oh, like that. Suddenly it all made sense. No, it doesn't seem very flush though, if I'm completely honest. There's a few bits. I think it's just going to need a little bit of a firmer push. Where are these going? Ah, they're going in there. A little bit of glue in those points. And in the back. And across there. Love it. Right, that's proper glued on. Glue on my finger again. What do we need? Number 4. Just go across the top. How does that go on? It goes that way. Apparently. Okay. So, I mean, we've already got a bit of glue on there, but we'll just slap a little bit more on. And then across the top is where it sticks. And then I think on this part here too. It's not really telling me where to put the glue. It is telling me where to put the glue, I just wasn't paying attention. I think it's in that part. I hope, right? I guess I'll find out in a minute when I jam it in. Yeah, it was that part, okay. That's all on nice and firmly. It's taking shape now, isn't it? Right, what do we want? We want 5 and 6 now, so all of the wheels. Let's cut those bottom bits off. And then we need the grill, or the crash bars, lights, whatever you like to refer to it as. So that goes on the front. If I don't throw it across the room. How does that go on? So the lights are at the top. Ah, okay, I see. So, need a bit of glue across the bottom here. And on these little bits. Nice. And then some glue in the wheels. And then jam them on. That's making squidgy noises. That's that done. What's next? 14. Some type of... Is it a flamethrower? Do we have to put that on? Do we have an alternative option? No. Oh, 14 might... That might just be the hydraulics to hold the gun. So where does that go? In there. By the looks of things. Yes, it goes in there. Let's make sure that that is trimmed off properly. Plonk some glue in there. Which way does that go on? That goes on that way by the looks of things. Is that a slight angle? Yes, so that's going to go in like that by the looks of it. And then we need 20 and 21. Although I am convinced that we can choose, so we've got this gun here, or this gun here, or this gun here. What's that? That's like a flamethrower. I don't know what that is. And that's a machine gun, obviously. Maybe that's some sort of plasma. You can pick which head the rider has optionally. I think I might go with the flamer. I kind of like the look of that. I'm not keen on this thing. I'm going to go with the flamer. I mean, as I'm sure you're aware by now, I just kind of go for whatever I think looks the coolest. I don't really pay much attention to the trying to meta things. I'm not a big fan of that. What I am a fan of is enjoying playing and liking the look of the army. Well, that's on there. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? There's going to be something that I've done wrong. Because I've just realised there's like piping coming off the back here. What does that go to? Maybe I will regret that. Who knows? I think it... What's this thing? 21. Where is 21? It's over here. So we've got 19, which is got to be the fuel tanks. Let's see whether that matches up. I'm really hoping it does. Where would it go though? Bless me. Oops, hello. I think that goes on there like that, and it goes to the side of the gun. Yeah, it does. Like that there. I think. It seems to sort of fit like that. Kind of wish I had an image to look at, but I don't. Could probably look it up online. It's a bloody tight squeeze, I know that much. Oh yeah, it goes on like that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, well we're just going to stick that on then. Like that. I like it a lot. Right, we're going to wedge you in so that you all fit together nicely and give you a bit of a push down. Like that. So what? Oh, that's just the like trigger. Like the handle. Okay. Right, okay. Nice, right, okay, so we sorted that out. We just need to build the rider now then, so I think I can put this sprue out of the way. What's this thing here? Oh, 21 was for the other gun, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, right, let's get rid of that. What do we need? We need 8, 9, 7, 8, 9 and 11. So 7's there. Eight is there. Nine. Let's make sure that's trimmed out properly at the bottom this time, because I've come a cropper a couple of times doing that. Oh, hello, that's been a right pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. We've got different options here. What's that? Dynamite? On 12? So dynamite, or I prefer the monkey wrench, I think. And we need a head, and I'm going to go with the head that I saw that I think is the coolest, and that's this one here. Gas masky type looking dude with the goggles. Yeah, I'm not going to put that Big Daddy looking mask on him. We also need the handles. Where are the handles? 11. 11's here. Oh, I nearly cut that off then. I would have thought I would have learned from the other things. Right, okay. We're almost there, guys. If you're still with me, I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you sticking with me. Why is my glue not coming out? There we go. It's been a right pain in the ass today, my glue. Quit messing with me, glue, or I'm gonna bash you. I'll bash your damn chops. That's slotted in nicely. Let's put his head in. Oh shit. That's not ideal. There we go. We'll give him a bit of attitude with it slightly tilted. And we will stick the... Should we stick the arm on first? Before we... No, let's stick the handles on first, I think. There we go. Give that a few seconds to dry. I need shaving off. Okay. That's better. final piece of the puzzle. Make sure his arm's properly in. Or not. I may have made a mistake here. I realise, there we go, that's nice. And now we need to glue them on. And that is us done. I'm going to stick them on the display, the rotating display, so you guys can see that, and then I will stick the stat sheet up as well for them. Appreciate you watching, guys. Thanks for hanging around, and I will see you on the next one. We're going to be building Lord Castellan Ursula Creed, which was the extra model we got with this month's delivery. Catch you later, guys.